Oh look, there's my 900-foot floating kitchen going by. Burgundy food broadly falls into two categories. One where it's stewed in red wine, and one where it's sautéed and turned into a mustard saucy thing to pour over it. I'm doing the latter, mustard sauce. Very simple. Clive, come down here, usual routine. 2 escalopes of veal, some choice Dijon mustard, some unsalted butter, some wonderful thick double cream. Very rare to find in France, because often cream in France isn't very good. And the whole thing's going to be finished off with this wonderful Marc de Bourgogne, which is a kind of a very strong alcohol, sub-brandy sort of stuff made from the residue of the wine pressing. But I'm not even doing that just for me, or even for the director who's behind the camera. I'm doing it for a very important guy who's coming to lunch, and who, at this moment, is sitting looking rather bored on the bow of this barge. So, if you'll come with me, that is a frying pan. Stay with that, Clive, while I get my act together. We put a bit of butter in there, and hopefully, because, as usual, I said, I think, we've conned our way in. I'm not familiar with the equipment here. We do try to do things in real time and live, so let's hope I've got the butter melting away there properly. And 1 escalope of veal in. Did you get that? I got that. Another escalope of veal in. Fingers in. Turn it over. Second, it's got a little bit sealed, like that. Season it with a little pepper. Exactly like that. Never add salt to meat, by the way, until it's sealed. Otherwise it brings the juices out and spoils it. Now you'll need to bear with me. Take a look out the window if you're being a bit bored at this stage. You'll see some lovely sights. Beautiful countryside, vines, maidens cavorting on the banks of the canal and stuff like that. You know, possibly people cycling past. Because one way or another, that's got to fry away for a second or two.
Floyd busy down below in the galley cooking pole down below, cooking pole below. Out the window, looking out the window.
Now, when you buy mustard, you can buy any kind of, like, you can buy dark vinegary flavoured ones, you can buy delicate yellow ones, but for cooking with mustard, use the pale yellow one. And always add it to the sauce at the end, because if you cook it too hot, if you make it too rich into the sauce, it takes away the flavour of the mustard. So you warm the sauce up and then add the mustard at the last end little bit, which we shall now do, because this is a Frenchman, he likes his meat slightly underdone. Turn that again like that. All I do now this is going to wreck your camera. A little Marc de Bourgogne goes in there like that. Absolutely up to maximum there. The meat goes onto there. Let the juice of the meat and the Marc de Bourgogne reduce a little bit. Stir in some cream, like that. 2 of those I should think to be fine. Let's put 3 in. Now you let that bubble away for a bit. They'll probably be editing this down as they go along because they can't afford the film to actually cook a dish from beginning to end. And I promise you, we are cooking in real time. As you can see by my face, I'm getting a bit hot and difficult. Stay on that side while I get some pepper to put in there, like that. Maximum heat, let it bubble away a bit. I shall have a swig of wine while that's going on. Another glass of Beaujolais. Thicken this excellent sauce with a bit of excellent French unsalted butter. And melt that in like that. All this is quite boring, this bit. As I say, feel free to have a walk across the water, and that's lovely now. Then just a little bit of mustard, about that much. You can always look up one of these famous books, preferably one of mine, to see precisely how much you put in. That's it. It's glistening yellow, it's golden, it's mustard, it says Dijon, it says Burgundy. Pop it over there like that. Look at that, simplicity itself. I tell you what, last time I cooked on a boat, and you can barely see this one moving, it was a trawler in the gales off the southwest of England. Anyway, there we are. Escalope de veau à la moutarde du Dijon. Je vous souhaite bonne santé et bon appétit.